21 Jump Street is an American police procedural television series that aired on the Fox network and in first-run syndication from April 12, 1987, to April 27, 1991, with a total of 103 episodes. The series focuses on a squad of youthful-looking undercover police officers investigating crimes in high schools, colleges, and other teenage venues. It was originally going to be titled Jump Street Chapel, after the deconsecrated church building in which the unit has its headquarters, but was changed at Fox's request so as not to mislead viewers into thinking it was a religious program. Created by Patrick Hasburg and Stephen J. Cannell, the series was produced by Patrick Hasburg Productions and Stephen J. Cannell Productions in association with 20th Century Fox Television. Executive producers included Hasburg, Cannell, Steve Beers, and Bill Nuss. The show was an early hit for the fledgling Fox network, and was created to attract a younger audience. The final season aired in first-run syndication, mainly on local Fox affiliates. It was later rerun on the FX cable network from 1996 to 1998. The series provided a spark to Johnny Depp's nascent acting career, garnering him national recognition as a teen idol. Depp found this status irritating, but he continued on the series under his contract and was paid $45,000 per episode. Eventually he was released from his contract after the fourth season. A spin-off series, Booker, was produced for the character of Dennis Booker. It ran one season, from September 1989 to June 1990. A film adaptation directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller was released on March 16, 2012. The film is set in the same chronology as the series, with Johnny Depp, Holly Robinson and Peter DeLuise reprising their characters in cameo appearances. Richard Grieco and Dustin Nguyen also have cameos in the 2014 film sequel 22 Jump Street. Premise: the series focuses on a group of police officers headquartered at the titular address. These officers are all young and have especially youthful appearances, which allows them to pass for teenagers. Their assignments generally consist of undercover work in high schools or, less commonly, colleges, where they generally investigate drug trafficking and abuse. The show's plots cover issues such as alcoholism, hate crimes, drug abuse, homophobia, AIDS, child abuse and sexual promiscuity. Similarly, each problem is often solved by the end of the hour-long episode, giving an implicit moral about the impact of a particular activity. When the show originally aired, some episodes were followed immediately by public service announcements featuring cast members. Cast: the show starred prominent actors and actresses at the time, including Johnny Depp as Patrolman Officer Tom Hansen, Holly Robinson as Sergeant Judith Judy Hoffs, Peter DeLuise as Officer Douglas Doug Penhall, Dustin Nguyen as Sergeant Harry Truman Dioki, Vin Van Tran, Frederick Forrest as Captain Richard Jenko, Stephen Williams as Captain Adam Fuller, Sal Jenko as Sal Blowfish Banducci, Richard Grieco as Detective Dennis Booker, David Barry Gray as Officer Dean Garrett, Alexandra Powers as Officer Carty Rocky, Michael DeLuise as Officer Joseph Joey Penhall, Michael Bendetti as Officer Anthony Mac McCann. Jeff Yahoo was originally cast as Officer Tom Hansen in the pilot. He was replaced after the original pilot episode was filmed, and his scenes were reshot with Johnny Depp. Midway through the first season, Frederick Forrest was replaced by Stephen Williams. On the show, Forrest's character Richard Jenko is killed by a drunk driver. Johnny Depp left the series at the end of the fourth season, but was credited in the first two episodes of the fifth season, despite not having appeared. Guest stars: some notable guest stars on the series include Dom DeLuise, Josh Brolin, Mindy Cohn, Bridget Fonda, Bobby Rodriguez, Jada Pinkett Smith, Brad Pitt, Vince Vaughn, Blair Underwood, John Waters, Rosie Perez, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mario Van Peebles, Christina Applegate, Pauly Shore, David DeLuise, Bradley Gregg, Jason Priestley, Christopher Titus, Sarah Buxton, David Paymer, Diedrich Bader, Russell Wong, Kelly Hu, and Shannon Tweed. Production. Filming set in a fictional city and state in the United States, the series was primarily filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia. It was one of the first major television series to use Vancouver as a filming location and helped to establish the city as a center for film production. Reception. 21 Jump Street, along with Married with Children and The Tracy Ullman Show, debuted in the spring of 1987. All three shows were hits with audiences and helped to establish the then newly launched Fox network. 21 Jump Street was the first hit series for the Fox network. In August 1987, 21 Jump Street became the first Fox series to win its time slot against a Big Three network series. Broadcast history. Season 4 was the last season to air on the Fox network. In commentary on the Season 5 DVD set, Peter DeLuise said that Fox had decided to cancel the show after Season 4 because the ratings had fallen below a set limit. Following this season, Johnny Depp and Dustin Nguyen left the show. The departure of their characters was never explained in the narrative of the TV series, but in the movie it is explained that Hansen was transferred to the D and was later joined by Officer Penhall. The book, a spin-off crossover episode, Wheels and Deals Part 1, is included with 21 Jump Street's syndication package, and is also included on the fourth season DVD set. Officer Dean Garrett makes his first appearance in Every Day is Christmas, as it became harder for the original cast members to plausibly pass as high school students. His character and Officer Carty Rocky were intended to be youthful replacements, so the show could maintain its original premise of younger-looking cops posing as high school students. DVD releases. Anchor Bay Entertainment released all 5 seasons of 21 Jump Street on DVD in Region 1 between 2004 and 2006. The releases contain extensive music substitutions and inaccurate cover art. As of 2010, these releases have been discontinued and are now out of print. On October 14, 2009, it was announced that Mill Creek Entertainment had acquired the rights to several Stephen J. Cannell series, including 21 Jump Street, and subsequently re-released the first 4 seasons. In addition, Mill Creek also released 21 Jump Street, the complete series, an 18-disc collection featuring all 103 episodes of the series on DVD on July 27, 2010. In Region 2, Anchor Bay Entertainment has released all 5 seasons on DVD in the UK. They also released a complete series set on March 5, 2012. In Region 4, Madman Entertainment has released all 5 seasons on DVD in Australia. They also released a complete series collection on May 1, 2013. Film adaptation. On March 16, 2012, a feature film sequel to the television series from Sony Pictures was released starring Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum and directed by Phil Lord. Chris Miller, with the screenplay written by Michael Bacall from a story by both Hill and Bacall. Johnny Depp, Peter DeLuise, and Holly Robinson briefly reprised their roles as Tom Hansen, Doug Penhall, and Judy Hopps, respectively. The film proved to be a critically hailed box office success, described in concept by Hill as an R-rated, insane, Bad Boys meets John Hughes type movie. The film departs from the style of the series and instead features a highly comedic tone. The film and series are also set in the same continuity. A sequel titled 22 Jump Street was released in 2014.